Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Business Standard newspaper headline. So, first of all, credit growth not exuberant shows economic strength. Thus, next, Torrent wins race to acquire Reliance Capital for rupees 8,640 crore. Next, tax mop up enough to fund extra expenses. FM. Next, COVID not over. Center batten down against global spike. Next, Big Basket eyes IPO by 2025 after $200 million funding. Next, gadgets may soon be allowed in hand baggage. Next, SBI to facilitate trade in rupees with Russia after RBI nude. Next, unanimity alludes MPC members on repo rate stance. Next, on page number next, Indies drop 1% over COVID fears profit booking. Next on page number 4 in that prosecute Maiden Pharma Gambia panel. Next, Royal Enfield would be a disruptive e-bike player. Next, Misho sees record 910 rupees million crores order in 2022. Next, Byju's denies NCPCR statement did not buy database of students. Next, Glenmark launches combination drug for two type diabetic patients. Next, IndiGrid GR Infra partner for transmission bids worth rupees 5,000 crore. Next, Indigo passenger air hostess in mid air spat DGCA Proban. Next, Google to hire 800 women taxis by next year. Next, value of components to passenger car OEM rises to 49%. Then on page number 5 in that big basket eyes IPO by 25 after $200 million funding. Next, second highest number of legal tech starts up, but India sector seized 1% of us. Then on page number 6 in that elections not a factor for monetary policy. Next, regulatory hyperactive a key challenge for finance sector says the Damodaran. Next, need one rule for those offering banking services deputy government. Next on page number 7 in that liability management row now top priority private bank CEOs. Next, consolidation of PSBs gives a reboost base to scale bankers. Next, rising cyber threats a real concern, say fintech players. Next, on page number 8, in that the last mile lender NBFC in a sweet spot. Next, SFBs hope to give large private banks a run for their money. Next, Sidbi to give finance firm support for micro lending. Next on page number 9 in that UPI should remain free for some time. Paytm shift. Next, economists see export shocks from global recession. Next, less cash society more achievable than cashless e-payment leader. Next, credit growth not exuberant thus. Next, on page number 10 in that zero deaths say China, but panic spreads across global. Next, EU opens probe into $61 billion Broadcom bid to buy VMware. Next, Putin's talks brotherhood has Zelensky goes to US. Next, IRS did not audit Trump for second year in office reveals Jan 6 committee. Next, 19 years on Charles Shobraj to be released from Nepal prison. Next, PM Duba elected leader of Nepali Congress. Next, BRICS lift a UK economy 5.5% smaller, says report. Next, Musk will quit when I find some foolish. Next, on page number 11, it's an article section in that COVID's China syndrome. Next, hedging fund, hedging risk. Next, where is the economy headed? Next, strengthening urban local bodies. Next, pure maths and natural words. Then on page number 14 in that COVID explosion in China gives exporters the jitters. Next, SBI to facilitate trade in rupees with Russia after RBI nude. Next, no need to panic amid rising COVID in China. Poonawalla. Next, cannot afford any more supply chain disruption. Then on page number 15 in that a dry run in the flush season. Next, India expects record remittances but experts worry CAD will widen. Next, with $18 billion haul, this was the best year of for auction houses. Then on page number 16, in that hotels to tickets, travel returns fuel growth for online aggregators. Next, security watchdog OK's scanner that allow gadgets inside hand baggage. Next, Vivacom 18 bags Paris Olympic broadcast rights for rupees 250 crore. Then on page number 17, in that Indies drop 1% over COVID fears profit booking. Next, easing margins cash cow for dairy bees. Next, agri commodity derivatives take trade suspended for another year. Next, valuation gap with peers to narrow for Axis Bank. Next, KFin Technologies bought 2.59 times on last day. Next, Elin Electronics offer or subscribed 95 times percentage of day 2. The next, gold to shine amid global recession. Soft landing could play spoil sports. Then on page number 18, in that tax mop up enough to fund extra expenses. Sitaraman. Next, anti-privacy bill passed to boost maritime security. Next, NUT 298 FDI bids from border nations. Next, no plan to reduce age of concessional sex center. Next, Shah wants NGO seeking to change demography. Next, no SPL recession for crimes after crimes against women, children. Next, co-op bill RS named 10 to join panel. Next, unanimity eluded MPC on repo rate and stance. Then on that much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.